Hey there guys, gals, non-binary pals, GM Potter here. Welcome to my channel where I talk about books and bookish things. I upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Central Time with some extras sprinkled in here and there. Like today is the first day of November as I'm uploading this. It's still October as I'm filming this. And today I thought I would talk to you about my writing challenge. So I've got my brand new notebook for a new story. Let's get into it. So for the month of November, I'm doing a not NaNoWriMo because NaNoWriMo is, as an organization, has officially folded. And while I enjoyed doing NaNoWriMo, it was extremely problematic. I'll link to my previous video on that up above. But I'm doing my own writing challenge. I've looked at others and they're like, oh, you have to use our software, you have to do this, you have to do that. And with the growing insidiousness of AI, I'm a little bit afraid to write my novel on someone else's platform. They're like, oh, to participate in our challenge, you have to use our platform to write your novel. And I'm like, well, what's your AI policy? And if I can't find it, I don't exactly trust it. So I don't want my work to be used to train generative AI. So I'm just going to do this on my own, and I'll share my progress here as well as on TikTok. I've got my link tree in the description, so you can follow me there. But let's get started with the process of planning out writing. So anytime I want to write a story, when I'm plotting it out, because I am a plotter. I'm not a pantser. I'm not even a plantser. I'm a plotter. I plot things out meticulously, and then I write through them. That doesn't mean that they don't deviate from the plot that I've written out, because that does happen as the characters grow and progress through the story. Sometimes it's like, well, this doesn't feel authentic to the characters, so I'll change it. But I start out with the best of intentions. But I start off with my basic five-word structure. Somebody wanted, but so then. Your somebody is your main character. Wanted, what it is that they want, but this is the inciting incident, the thing that's keeping them from what they want. So this is what they're going to do about it, and then is your conclusion. I have that, and then I have a cast of characters. I still need to go through and interview these characters. I usually do about 100-question interview with each of my principal characters, and then depending on how big a part the side characters play, it may be only 25 to 50 questions, depending on how important that side character is to the plot. But principal characters, I don't like main character and supporting characters, because you have, like, the best friend character would be a supporting character, but if they're really in the book, they should be treated more like a main character, because every character in the story thinks they're the main character. Every character in the story thinks they're the main character, and you should write each character like they think the story is about them, because that's how we live our lives. We don't live our lives thinking, oh, I'm the best friend character. What I do doesn't really matter in the world. Like, I guess some people do, but that's kind of messed up, and maybe you should go to therapy. And then I do I take my somebody wanted but so then, and I split it up into acts, and then I refine it and do each beat in each act, and then from there I usually refine it again and have basically put out my chapters where I plan to put each chapter. So that's the process of writing for me. The fun part is actually writing it, and most zero drafts take me between 30 and 45 days to write a zero draft. And then I refine it and refine it and refine it from there. I call it a zero draft instead of a first draft because my zero draft is just going chronologically through my outline top to bottom. If I don't know how to write a scene, or if I don't know the right word or whatever, I'll put in brackets and I'll put what happens, or if I don't know what's supposed to happen in this scene, I'll put something happens, or like a description of what I want to happen, or a character name or place name in the brackets, but I'll keep going because it's all about that momentum. I don't delete anything, I don't move anything around. That is the business of the first draft. The first draft is making it vaguely readable. First draft will still have spelling, grammar, mistakes and errors, but the difference for me between a zero draft and a first draft is the zero draft is getting the bare bones, the structure on paper or on my computer. It's like framing a house. You don't start building a house by just dropping the house all together. Like everything that goes into the house, you don't just drop it on the lot and hope for the best. Like you pour the foundation and you frame it out and then you build from there. So that's the way I go about my writing. For the actual challenge itself, I'm attempting to do 60,000 words, which may carry me through my first draft, but I at least want to get finished with the zero draft by the end of November. So from filming this, as this goes up, I'm actually going to be at a author festival in Dallas, which I'm really excited for. I love getting to do these. It's the best part of my job, is getting to talk about my babies and share them with the world. But yeah, I'm really excited when I get home because I get to start writing. And I've been sitting on this and I've been planning this and prepping this all through Preptober. So I get to finally sit down and write it and be in the world instead of just building the world. And I'm really excited for that. Are y'all doing any sort of writing challenge for November? I know Readsy's got one, Storyforge's got one. Like every writer platform seems to have one this year because there's that vacuum left by NaNoWriMo. The 600-pound gorilla is gone, so all these new guys rush in to take its place to try and establish themselves as the new NaNoWriMo. So I'd love to hear if you're participating in a writing challenge, or if you just want to follow me and follow along. I'd love that too. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.